Hello, and welcome again to another day of classes. Today we're going to be continuing with the rest of the Unit 16 of the Interchange 5th edition Level 2, the Blue Book. And today we're going to be finishing the book, okay? So let's jump right in with this. In the previous class, we were talking about, giving reasons and explanations using the reported speech with requests. And today we're going to be discussing statements other people made. So it's going to be the reported speech, but with the statements. So we have a lot of things to see today, so let's jump right in. Okay, to start, we have a word power that are with the verb noun collocations. You're going to find three more nouns that usually paired with each verb. The same noun can be paired with more than one verb, okay? So we can put different things, like, for example, you can make a request, give an excuse, tell a joke, accept an apology, refuse an invitation. But you can also make a request, for example. There are more than one thing that you can put with one verb, okay? That's why it's verb noun collocations. So take your time to put as many as you think that can be here, and more than one can be repeated, okay? So take your time to complete this, and then we're gonna check. Okay, you finished? Let's check, sorry. In this case, we're gonna be looking at the collocation with the verb, okay? An apology, you accept an apology. A complaint, you make a complaint, for example, or you give a complaint. An explanation, you make an explanation, or you tell give an explanation to. An idea, you accept an idea, you refuse an idea, you can give an idea to. An invitation, you can accept or refuse invitations, or you can make an invitation if you are making the plastic invitation, the cardboard or something like that. A joke, you can tell a joke, or you can make a joke. An offer, you can accept or refuse an offer, or you can also make an offer. A reason, you can give a reason, you can accept or refuse a reason as well. A request, you can accept or refuse a request, and you can also make a request. A solution, you can give a solution, or you can make a solution. A story, you can tell a story, or you can make a story. A suggestion, you can accept a suggestion, you can refuse a suggestion, or you can, tell a suggestion. And the truth, you can accept or refuse the truth, and you can also tell the truth. Very good. If you have different things like that, very good. Okay, now let's continue with this conversation. Are you doing anything on Sunday? Okay, so we're gonna be listening to this conversation because it's gonna be related to the grammar of today, okay? So let's listen.
Page 108, Exercise 6, Conversation. Are you doing anything on Sunday? Part A, Listen and Practice.
Hi, Craig.
Oh, hi, Gabriel. How are things?
Just fine, thanks. Are you doing anything on Sunday night?
Sunday night? Let me think. Oh, yes, my brother just called and he told me he had tickets to the basketball finals. I said I would go with him.
Oh, that's too bad. It's my birthday. I'm having dinner with Tina, and I thought I'd invite more people and make it a party.
Oh, I'm really sorry, but I won't be able to make it.
I'm sorry too, but that's okay.
Okay, very good. Really interesting what they are saying right there. Because, for example, Craig is telling what other people told, some other statements, and that is exactly what we're going to be seeing, the reported speech with statements. But before that, we're going to be listening to what? Listening. Okay, so let's look at this. You're going to listen to Gabriel invite his friends to his birthday party on Saturday. What excuses do they give for not going? You're going to write them below. And what happens on the night of the of Gabriel's birthday. Okay, so you're gonna listen to both parts, and then we're gonna check the answers. Okay, let's check. Let's listen. Actually, sorry.
Page 109. Exercise 7. Listening. Making excuses. Part A. Listen to Gabriel invite his friends to his birthday party on Saturday. What excuses do they give for not going? Write them below. 1. Grant.
Hello?
Hi, Grant. This is Gabriel. How's it going?
Oh, hi, Gabriel. Not too bad.
It's my birthday on Saturday, and I thought maybe you'd like to come to my party.
Oh, this Saturday? I really wish I could, but I won't be around this weekend. I'm going with my parents to visit my aunt. She lives about an hour outside the city.
Oh.
I'm sorry, Gabriel. Have a great party, though, and happy birthday.
Oh, thanks. And you have a great weekend with your family, Grant.
Thanks. See you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
2. Sayo.
Hello?
Sayo? Hi, it's Gabriel. How are you?
Hey, I'm doing okay. How are you?
Oh, I'm good. So, Saturday is my birthday, and I was wondering if you'd like to come to my party.
Oh, what time?
Say around 7:30?
Oh, I'm sorry. Saturday is my little sister's birthday too, and she's having a party. My mom asked me to help her with the food and games.
Oh, okay, Sayo. Well, I hope you have a good time. Tell your sister happy birthday for me.
Thank you, and happy birthday to you. I hope your party's fun.
Yeah, well, I hope so too. See you in class on Monday?
Sure. Bye-bye.
Bye.
3. Diego.
Hello?
Hello, Diego.
Hi, Gabriel. How's it going?
That's going pretty well. How about you?
Not too bad. What's up?
Well, my birthday is Saturday, and I'm having a little party with some friends, and I thought maybe you'd like to come.
Saturday?
Yeah, around 7:30.
Oh, my dad told me to pick him up at the airport at 8:30.
Oh, I didn't know your dad was out of town.
Yeah, he travels a lot for work, and it's really expensive for him to take a taxi home.
Yeah, of course. I understand. Don't worry about it.
I'm really sorry. Okay, well,
See you soon.
take care, Gabriel, and happy birthday.
Thanks, Diego. Talk to you soon.
Bye.
4. Carrie.
Hello?
Hello, Carrie? This is Gabriel.
Oh, hi, Gabriel.
What's wrong?
I think I've got the flu.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I guess you won't be coming to my party on Saturday, huh?
No, I guess not. I'm feeling pretty run down.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, hey, take care of yourself, Carrie. I hope to see you next week.
Yeah, me too. Bye.
Oh my god, that is so sad. Nobody's gonna go to his party. Oh my god, but let's listen to the second part.
Page 109. Exercise 7. Part B. Listen. What happens on the night of Gabriel's birthday?
Well, I guess I'll have some cake. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
Surprise!
Happy birthday!
Surprise, Gabriel!
Happy birthday, Gabriel!
Oh, wow! Oh my gosh! Grant, Sayo, wow, what a surprise! Diego! Man, you really fooled me. I had no idea. Carrie, did you set this up? Wow, you're the best. I can't believe it.
Oh, at the end, all of them were there. That is so good. Okay, did you get the answers for these two parts? If you did, let's check. Well, Grant said he was going with his parents to visit his aunt. She lives in an hour outside the city. Sayo said she was going to help her mom with the food and games for her little sister's birthday. Diego said that he had to pick up his dad at the airport, and Carrie said that she was sick. She thought she had the flu. Okay, very good. If you notice, okay, wait. And then, for a second, what happens on the night of Gabriel's birthday party? Okay, so Gabriel's friends surprise him and celebrate his birthday with him. That's what actually happens. Very good. But now, related to the grammar focus for today and the grammar for today, in all of these sentences, we have the reported speech with sentences, with statements. Okay? He said he was going with his parents. She said he was going to help her mom. But how do we use that? Let's check this. Reported speech with statements. Okay, we have direct statements and reported statements. I'm not feeling well. She said that she wasn't feeling well. I have house guests for the weekend. She said she had house guests for the weekend. Okay, so we have multiple ways of doing this. We need to change some things, but what are the things that we need to change? Okay, as always, I have another material to look at this. Reported statements. Let's see. Okay, but to start with this, we need to know that we have the direct speech, that it's when you are saying something to another person. It's a one-to-one conversation in the present, or in the past, or in the future, but it's one-to-one. And the indirect speech is when you're talking about what another person said, and that is the reported speech, okay? But it's also known as indirect speech. Okay, so we have multiple ways to change this depending on the verb tense. If it's in the present simple, we change it to the past simple. If it's in the present continuous, we change it to the past continuous. Past simple, past perfect. Present perfect, past perfect. Okay, we're gonna be looking one by one. Okay, but the most forward-looking way that we can use to do this is to put the tense to one verb down in the past. What did I say? Present simple, past simple. Present continuous, past continuous. Past simple, past perfect. Present perfect, past perfect. Would, will, would, that is like the past. Must for had to. Can for could, that is the past. May for might. And could, might, and should for could, might, and should. They stay the same, okay? So it's basically always putting it in a past tense. And if it's past already, well, then in a past perfect tense, okay? Okay, but let's see. For the present simple, we have I am exhausted as a direct speech, and when we put it in the past simple is when we put it in an indirect speech, we put it in past simple. He said, always we need to say that another person said or told something. He said that he was exhausted, okay? I am exhausted. So he said or she said that he was exhausted, okay? Something to notice here. We always use the pronoun if we are using told or tell, okay? So if we cannot say he said me, that is incorrect, okay? So told or tell, then we use the pronoun. He said that he was exhausted. Is direct speech is in present simple, indirect speech is in past simple. Present continuous to past continuous. I am studying or I'm studying. She told me that she was studying. Okay? For past simple to past perfect. I loved the concert. She told me that she had loved the concert. Present perfect to past perfect. I have never been to Rome. She said that she had or she'd never been to Rome. Okay? So this doesn't change that much. It's just that we put it in past perfect instead of present perfect. Will, we change it for would. I will help you. We said that he would help me. Must for had to in this case. You must pay attention. She told me that I had to pay attention. Can for could. You can stay with me. She said that I could stay with her. If it's negative, I couldn't. May for might. I may arrive late. She told me that he might arrive late. could, might, and should can stay the same. I should help Tom. She said that she should help Tom. I could help Tom. She said that she could help Tom. For might, I might help Tom. She said she might help Tom. Okay? So if we have could, might, or should, it stays in the same way. But if it's will, can, or may, you change it for would, could, and might. Okay? Very good. And you always can use the optional that in each one of these sentences. Okay? So for the negative, it's basically the same thing, just putting the tenses in negative. I am not exhausted. He said he was not exhausted, or he wasn't. I'm not. I wasn't. She wasn't. I loved. I hadn't loved. I have been. She had never. She hadn't been. She hadn't ever been. I will. I wouldn't. I will not. I wouldn't. You must pay, or you must not pay. I hadn't to pay. You can stay with me, or you cannot stay with me. I couldn't. Might not. Might not. Should not. Shouldn't. Okay? It's just put it in the negative way, and it's work in the same way. Okay. And another thing that you need to bear in mind is that you need to change also. Sometimes it changes the place and times of the speech. Okay. In indirect speech, you say today, but in reported speech is that day. Remember, we always talk about something that already happened, because it's something that already someone said. From now, it's then or at the moment. Yesterday, the day before. Days ago, like 3 days ago, 3 days before. Last week, the week before. Next year, the following year. Tomorrow, the next day, the following day. Here, there. This, that. These, those. Ago, previously or before, and tonight, that night. And as we were saying with this, with the models, you can change it. You need to change it also. Will for would, can for could, must or have to for must or had to, may and might for might, should as for should, and ought to as well for ought to. Okay, those are the things that you need to change. But to know how to do this, it's just remembering that you need to change one tense to the past always. Present simple, past simple. Present continuous, past continuous. Past simple, past perfect. Present perfect, past perfect as well. Will, would, must, had to, can, could, may, might, and could, might, and should for the same could, might, and should. Okay? I hope that you understand this, because it's actually quite easy. Now, if we look at this, it's going to be way easier. I'm not feeling well. She said that she wasn't feeling well, as we were saying with the negatives. I have house guest for the weekend. She said she had house guest for the weekend. Okay? So this is present, simple present, so we put it in past. I made a tennis date with Kim. This is past tense, so we put it in past perfect. She said she had made a tennis date with Kim. I have planned an exciting trip. This is present perfect. We change it to past perfect. She said she had planned an exciting trip. We can't come tomorrow. They told me they couldn't come tomorrow. Okay, so can for could. It's negative, so can't for couldn't. Will or may, we change for would and might, and then it's the same. Okay, I hope that you understand this. It's actually quite easy, and I know that you understand it because you're really intelligent and you know a lot of this and you learn fast. But if not, remember, you can just go back in the video and try to, watch it again. I know you can do it. Okay, but now let's continue. Here we have an exercise. Isabella is having a party at her house on Saturday. Look at these excuses. Change them into reported speech. Okay, so we have this 8 direct speech, and you need to change it to indirect speech or the reported speech. Okay, so take your time and check this, and when you finish this, we're gonna check. Okay, so take your time to do it. Okay, you finished? Let's check. Well, I already have plans for Saturday. You can say Mason said or told her that she already had plans for Saturday. Olivia, my in-laws are coming for dinner that night. Olivia said, or Olivia told her that her in-laws were coming over for dinner that night. Ben and Ava, we have been invited to a graduation party on Saturday. Ben and Ava said or told her that they had been invited to a graduation party on Saturday. Number 4, Felipe. I promised to help my sister with her homework. Felipe said or told her that he had promised to help his sister with her homework. Taeyun, I can't come because I broke my leg. Oh my god, that's bad. Taeyun said or told her that she couldn't come because she had broken her leg. Oh, it's a girl. Osvaldo, I'll be moving this weekend. Osvaldo said or told her that he would be moving this weekend. Number 7. Lisa and Henry, we have to pick someone up at the airport that evening. Lisa and Henry said or told her that they would have to pick someone up at the airport that evening. And the last one, Omar said, I might have to work on the night shift on Saturday. Omar said or told her that he might have to work the night shift on Saturday. If you have those answers, very good. You are correct. Okay, let's continue. Now, let's go for one of the last things for this lesson and for the book. Okay, you're gonna listen and practice, and you're gonna notice how had and would are reduced in the following sentences. Okay, and then you're gonna listen to 4 sentences, and you're gonna check the reduced form that you hear. Okay, so let's listen to both parts, and then we're gonna check.
Page 110. Exercise 9. Pronunciation. Reduction of had and would. Part A. Listen and practice. Notice how had and would are reduced in the following sentences.
She said she'd made the bed. She said she'd make the bed.
Page 110. Exercise 9. Part B. Listen to 4 sentences. Check the reduced form that you hear. 1.
She told me that she'd bring some drinks.
2.
He said that he'd taken a taxi.
3.
She said that she'd bought a gift.
4.
He told me that he'd tell all of his friends.
Okay, very good. But you may be thinking, like, what's the difference between these two? What makes it different? I listen the same thing, but what changes it? This pronunciation is the same, but what changes it? It's the verbs that follows it. Do you know that if you have made and apostrophe D, you cannot say would made. That is incorrect. So it's had made, and it's present perfect. And if you say she'd make, that's another thing. It's would make, and it's simple present, okay? Very good. So the way to identify each one of them is by listening to the next verb that it's used, and then you say the correct one, okay? If you want, let's listen one more time to this part.
Page 110. Exercise 9. Part B. Listen to 4 sentences. Check the reduced form that you hear. 1.
She told me that she'd bring some drinks.
2.
He said that he'd taken a taxi.
3.
She said that she'd bought a gift.
4.
He told me that he'd tell all of his friends.
Okay, very good. I hope that you now got it. And if you did, let's check. Well, for the first one, it's would. For the second one, it's had. For the third one as well, it's had. And for the fourth one, it's would. If you have those, Very good. You have a good ear. Okay, now let's do the last thing for today and for the book. And it's a reading, as always. A good excuse for a day off work. Okay? So you can stop the video to read to this number one, this first part. Then stop the video for this second one. Stop the video for this third. Stop the video for this fourth. And stop the video for this last one. Okay? And now, after reading both of these parts, you're going to read the article and then correct 4 mistakes in the summary of the article in this part. And you're also going to find words in the text to match these definitions. Okay? So take your time to complete both parts, and then we're going to check. Okay, you finished? Let's check. Okay, US workers take just under a week in sick days a year. The most frequently used excuses are for health reasons. When employees take a sick day, it's important to explain the reason to their employers. It's okay to take a day off only if there is actually something wrong with you. Okay? Very good. And for the second part, okay, told someone to leave his or her job that it's fired. An explanation given for something, it's an excuse. Someone's right to keep information about his personal life secret, it's privacy. Understand or care about someone's problems, it's sympathize. And a warning that someone is about to happen is an advance notice. Okay? If you have this, you are correct. Okay, well, this has been everything for this unit and this book. I hope that you have liked it. And in the following weeks, we're going to be studying with the level 3, the green book. Okay, so I hope that you look forward for it. But that's been everything for today. See you on the next time. Bye.